Hello and welcome to For Heaven's Sake, a Seventh Heaven podcast. We are your co-hosts, Lady J.
And T.
How are you, T?
Groovy.
Groovy, baby.
How are you?
I'm good. For the listeners, I'm still battling whatever it is I've had for the last couple of weeks or episodes or whatever. So I beg of you to please bear with me. You know, the recording schedule does not stop even when we're sick. So
it never stops.
You know, we're just powering through. But yeah, other than that, I am phantasmagorical.
Ooh.
Is that even the right? What does that word even mean?
I don't know, but I like it. Let me get it tattooed on my ass.
Oh, jeez. The
longest word,
for it.
Right? Could you imagine?
It would have to like wrap around at some point.
So I'll start from the bottom cheek and I'll go
diagonally across to the other one.
Oh man.
We have fun.
Don't we though?
Well, we have to because this episode is like kind of a bad one.
Yeah.
Okay, I say that. Like, it's just like the subject matter isn't fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm still but I think by the end of this episode, I'll have a better stance on my rating of it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, cause you know how I am. The more I talk about it, the more I follow one way or the other. But
I know. I don't know where I stand in this episode either.
Yeah. So let's just dive in.
Okay.
So this is episode 1008 titled Chicken Noodle Heads.
Whatever.
Which I don't quite get it. Is it just because Ruthie's sick and she's eating soup and the soup cans again?
I guess so.
But
I don't like it.
It's a lame title.
Yeah.
In fact, I would argue that all the titles have been lame this season so far. Like, they really haven't been good.
Yeah.
like they just don't make sense or they're random or whatever. Like, we started with It's Late.
Oh, yeah.
Which, okay, technically it's about being like your period being late, whatever.
But Ring Around the Rosie?
That was lame because it wasn't even about the ring at that time, you know? And then we had an episode called Home Run, which what does that even have to do with anything?
Nothing.
Dumb. So title wise, they've like dropped their game a little bit.
Yeah.
But the Amazon Prime spoilie for this episode is Eric and Meredith learn some shocking news. Okay.
Eric and Meredith?
Not the same shocking news, but they each learn shocking news.
But for a quick second, like I was like, wait, when?
Yeah, right. It's like, like, wait, these two? Really? And then the DVD description is Eric meets with Sandy's parents and hears upsetting news about his own parents.
Yeah.
Martin tells his dad about the baby and later breaks the news to Meredith. So already it's wrong because he told his dad about the baby in the last episode.
Exactly.
Or 2 episodes ago or whatever. Like, it doesn't happen now.
Yeah.
It's happened. It's over. He does tell Meredith in this episode, though.
I know he does.
How did you feel about that? How do you think it went? Or like, I know you know how it went, but like, how did you feel about how it went?
Kind of what I thought was going to happen. And
really?
Especially Meredith. I was expecting her to go with her actions and like to
the way that she did.
Yeah, I really believed it because I don't think she's ready for that because she's had a lot of shit to deal with. Why? I know she's in love with Martin.
I know. I don't know what I thought, actually. Like, it was funny because, I mean, I guess we're just getting into it, right? So, like, who cares?
Yeah.
At first, I really enjoyed the fact that, like, because he did that thing that he does a lot where he's like, oh, I really need to talk to you or see you tonight or whatever. Like, can I see you? And she's like, you've been saying that for like weeks now. And then you like flake out on me or whatever. So like, are you coming over or not? Like, like if you're saying you're coming over tonight, then you better show up. And he's like, I'll be there. And she's like, what time? And he's like, 7:00. Yeah. And I was like, go you for calling him on his bullshit.
Yeah.
Because he's been waffling and like, you know, being stupid about this whole thing since the get-go. And she's tired of it, you know, because she's tired of being like insecure about it, you know, like all that stuff with Ruthie and like asking her to ask him, and you know, her own insecurities are coming up, obviously, and so she's over that, which good for her. And then he finally like shows up, and I gotta say, I was like initially kind of impressed by her like first reaction. You know what? Okay, let's just play the clip.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
It's a long one, but it's worth it. And then we can just like break it all down.
Okay.
She's responsible. How could she do something like that to you?
What?
Oh, come on. She's like what, 20? 21? It wasn't her first time. She did it on purpose. I can't believe her. This is so unfair.
Yeah, it is. It's totally unfair.
Yeah. If you thought that I was going to break up with you when you told me this, you were wrong. I love you. I'm going to stand by you.
You are?
No. I don't know. I can't have a boyfriend who's having a baby with another girl, or a woman, a girl, whatever. I can't.
Why not?
Because I want normal. I've been in social services all of my life practically, and I just got a home with a mom and a dad and my sisters and my brother, and I eat dinner every night together and brush our teeth and go to bed knowing we can still live here the next day. And that means everything to me. It's normal. I'm finally a normal person. So I can't. I love you, but I can't.
Yeah.
She's choosing herself.
Yeah.
And that is the bravest thing anyone can do.
Yeah.
When you're in love with someone else.
Mm-hmm. I pictured this choice for her.
I'm so proud of her.
Yeah. I know. When she said, I'm going to stand by you, I was shocked. I was like, really?
I was like, okay, interesting. Like, not what I thought would happen or be said. And then she immediately breaks down, and you're just like, oh my God, girl, I feel for you. Like, she's being so strong. And I mean, maybe strong isn't the right word, but she's being so brave, you know? Like, I'm so proud of her. Like, she's choosing herself and her own normal, as she calls it. Yeah. And that's just everything. It's phenomenal.
Yeah, I agree. And I like how she also schools him.
Oh, yeah. After all this.
Yeah.
Oof, magoof.
That's when I was like, Meredith, you are, oh God, she's just a pure soul.
I know. I mean,
the best way.
Is she like Ruthie 2.0, y'all? No. I'm just saying, okay? Like, the way she is so astute and like, she just says all the right things. Basically, she asks him like if he knows if it's a boy or girl or whatever. Yeah. And he's like, no, I don't even care. Like, I don't even want to have anything to do with this baby. Like, whatever, you know? And she's like, oh, okay. Like, you really don't know what it's like to be not wanted, do you?
Exactly.
And like, you can, and Martin at this point has already been schooled by his dad, which we'll get to in a minute.
Love his dad.
Dude, fucking Martin's dad. Like, I got a hard on listening to him talk.
So did you have a note in it? Did you write down Martin's dad's hot?
I wrote that. I wrote, fuck, Martin's dad is a badass.
I said he's so hot because of
he's so oof. And we talked about it in the last episode, his discipline that he has from the army. Oh my God.
When he's like, okay, let's finish one.
I know. It's like, because you better believe I have that clip too. Like,
best.
Fucking A. But no, so she's like, dude, like, the only advice I have for you right now is to go and like be a part of this baby's life. Because like it's fucked up what you're doing or whatever, basically. And he's now having to like sit with that, you know, and deal with that. And I don't know that I don't know that her saying that is like gonna just magically change him or change his whole attitude towards this whole thing. Or whatever,
we never know that.
But he needed to hear it. Like he needed, and I mean, but his dad is telling him to, like, everyone that like matters to him, that's important to him, his dad, Meredith, like the people he loves, right? Like the people in his corner or whatever, like they're all telling him, like, you have to be responsible. Like, you know, we're not saying marry this girl or whatever. That's not being responsible.
But be there for this kid.
Yeah.
Or else you're going to fuck it up and that's on you.
And exactly. And you're going to be fucked up knowing that. You know what I mean? Like, are you going to be able to sleep at night? Like, live with yourself knowing that there's a baby out there that's yours that you have completely shunned and ignored as part of your life?
Exactly.
Like, what is that going to do to you? You know?
I don't know why. I just got this like weird, I don't know where this is coming from. I'm
really excited.
I just thought of Mary and Wilson. I'm like, is Ruthie and Martin...
You mean Meredith and Martin?
No, Ruthie and Martin. Like, do you think they're going to be the next Mary and Wilson and like might end up together? I don't think
while he's raising a kid.
Yeah.
I don't know, because because the flip side of all of the Martin business in this episode is the Sandy business in this episode. And this episode for me really, I think, solidified that they are definitely dropping breadcrumbs to Simon and Sandy being together in the end.
I know.
And raising that kid like as a couple. Obviously, like, this show is so weird that, like, you never know, right?
I know.
Like, we can't really ever predict anything because nothing ever makes sense on this stupid show. But, like, But, like, he calls her lovable. They're, like, hanging out, gabbing like gals. She's, like, confiding in him about how nervous she is.
Yeah. And doesn't he, like, the way he even hugs her.
He's all touchy-feely. He's like got his arms on her shoulders and stuff.
Yeah, there's a nice level of trust.
Definitely.
From both sides.
And then, of course, like, Rose is all jealous about it. Like,
can't stand her.
God, I swear to God, this bitch. Like, every episode just digs the nail in deeper of just, like, into my coffin of hating Rose.
She's so frightening and manipulative when she says, I don't need to trap you.
Ugh. Barf on me.
I'm like, but you did.
Yeah, really.
You did trap him.
Everything about this. You know what? It's not even about Rose in this episode. I'm not even going to go down that road again.
Hate that bitch.
I'm just going to once more say she's getting on my nerves. That's all I need to say about her. Like, because I really feel like they're focusing on Simon and Sandy in this episode. Like, this relationship is not nothing. You know what I mean?
It's true.
I don't know. And I think, and in a way, it's kind of fucked up for, like, on Simon's part, because I think what he's doing is, like, sublimating his, like, anxiety about Rose with Sandy. Like, I'm not, like, because I don't really think that he should be with Sandy either. Like, because Sandy comes with her own bag of shit. You know what I mean? Like, she's a little more stable, obviously, than Rose is, but, like, she's got her own baggage and her history and now this baby and everything. Yeah. Like, she's not the best choice either, but I feel like he's looking at his world right now and he's obviously, like, perturbed by the scenario he's gotten himself in with Rose.
Yeah.
And so he's looking and he's like, okay, but see how nice it is with Sandy? Like, we get along. She's sweet. She's not, like, crazy about marriage, you know, whatever. Which still sucks. Like, damn it, Simon. Like,
you know how to pick
God help you. Like, I don't know what to do for him at this point. Like, he's just this lost puppy.
Yeah, I think we're done with Simon.
I mean, right?
Yeah, I don't know if I should have any hope. The only hope I have for Simon is for him to chew out Rose. I'm just hoping for that to happen. I don't know when, but I'm hoping.
Which would feel good, but it wouldn't actually solve any of his problems.
No, it wouldn't, but no, it definitely wouldn't.
You know what I mean? He's gotten himself in so much debt. He's gotten himself down this rabbit hole. Like, he's barely able to dig himself out of it. Like, you know, and there's a lot of talk about him studying and stuff, you know, and a lot of, like, you know, like, you should go to sleep, you know, you know, I'm getting the sense that he's going to start failing at school. Like, it's just piling on for him.
I know it's piling on, but I want Simon needs to gain his confidence somewhere.
I know.
He needs to gain confidence somewhere.
That's true.
And I hope school isn't something that's going to fall apart for him.
I know.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I totally do. You're right. I think you said it perfectly. Like, he needs a win. You know what I mean? Like, he needs to have something in his life that's going right.
Because what's going to make him turn to understand this is wrong?
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to be that moment for him.
Damn, I don't know, man. I'm like genuinely worried for him. Like,
I know.
like, because he's Simon, you know, like he's always been this like, you know, he knows who he is.
Yeah.
Like
Simon the Bank,
and but also just like, you know, like his character's always been really strong, like, like and well defined, like from a meta perspective, you know,
it's
like,
true.
like we've always known who Simon is, where he falls on any issue. Like, it's been very clear, and all of a sudden, like, so now, like that he's going through all this bullshit, it's just like. I'm anxiety for him. You know what I mean? Like, I have that anxiousness, like, with him.
I know. I'm with you. I hear you. I just, oh God. I know. Whatever.
I mean, I know. Honestly, I'm not. It's not like I'm losing sleep over a show. Okay, there's better shows to lose sleep over.
I'm like, I am. Like The Good Place. Watch it.
That's right. Or Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
dude. When this last episode, did you watch this last episode of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend? When, oh my God, what is it that they brought up that you and I had just been talking about? I lost my fucking mind. Oh my God. Now I'm not going to bring, whatever. We'll talk about this offline.
I have because I remember
you know what I'm
the exact
talking
same
about.
thought
It was on his phone. He was looking at something. And then I was like, oh my God, dude, we were just talking about this. It was so crazy. Anyway, whatever. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah, we will.
But seriously, watch Crazy Ex-Girlfriend if you haven't. So meanwhile, right, before Martin goes to Meredith and like bucks up his courage to finally tell her, which it's like, finally, dude.
Yeah.
Like, this has been a long time coming. I'm glad that they didn't string it out much longer than this. Because honestly, like, the acrobatics Martin's been playing to, like, keep all this a secret from everyone, like, yeah.
I'm exhausted from it.
Seriously. So, but one last straw, right? Like, he comes home from school or whatever, and his dad's there. And his dad's like,
father.
fucking A, he's so hot. Honestly, I've never thought of him as hot until this moment.
I know.
He gave the speech. Like, God damn. So he's like, did you tell Meredith yet? And he's like, no, I'm going to tell her tonight or whatever, like in his Martin way. And basically, he's like, dude, like, you gotta fucking tell her.
Yeah.
Like,
you think your life is over. You feel sorry for yourself. You're not thinking of anyone else. But your life isn't over. It just took an unexpected turn. And there are other people's feelings to be considered here other than yours. Son, I hate to say this, but things are going to get worse before they get any better. People are going to know, and you can't control that.
Hey, what do you want me to do?
I want you to think about what's ahead of you and decide what the best way to react is and react that way. Think, act, feel, not the other way around. Take control of what you can control. And the only thing you can control is you. You make up your mind right here and now that you're a man. And you act like a man, and you'll be a man.
Why? Because I got some girl pregnant?
No. Because you're going to do the right thing for yourself and everybody else involved. Because responsibility is what makes a man a man. And being responsible in this situation is the only thing that's going to make you feel better about yourself.
The right thing for me is to just ignore this ever happened and just move on with my life.
Do you think that's going to make you feel better about yourself? I don't think so. As a matter of fact, I know so. I didn't raise you to be a guy who fathered a child and ignores the child.
First of all, you didn't raise me, Mom did. And then when she died, nobody raised me but me. Second of all, you fathered me and then ignored me. You've been gone most of my life.
What you just experienced might not kicking your butt from here to Timbuktu. That's control. I have control of my feelings. You might want to learn how to do that. What I just demonstrated in order for you to survive the next few months. Not another word. Not another word to me. Till you tell the woman you love what you need to tell her.
Oof.
when he said all that, I was like, if that was in our household, someone would be getting a beating.
Oh my God. Dude.
And yeah, hearing him say that, I was like, get out of my head, Beau.
I know. It's so weird that his name is Beau. Though.
I know.
Like, can we just take a second?
I know.
Holy shit. Like, just that. Like, what is there more to say, honestly? Just that. I mean, holy crap.
Yeah. Good on you, Dad. Good on you.
Like, okay, and honestly, too, to like get meta for a second, when the writing can be this good, where have you been all my life? Like, this show is so infuriating sometimes.
I know.
Where you're like, these amazing monologues come out of people, and then you get like shit complete episodes.
I know.
Where, like, what is happening?
For like 9 seasons. Sorry.
It's like, I mean, even like, anytime. I mean, like, there have been some pretty decent monologues, even in the first 9 seasons or whatever, you know? Like, these moments of greatness.
Yeah.
Where you're like, if you can do this, like, why aren't you doing it always?
Yeah.
What are you doing, Brenda?
I don't.
What is happening?
That's the part that confuses me. It's like you've had this kind of strength or power in your back pocket and you never used it.
Craziness. Craziness. And don't give me that shit either of like, well, the character. No, fuck off.
No.
You wrote weak characters. Like, you could have written amazing characters that said amazing things from day one. Like, you just decided not to. And then once in a while, like someone like Beau comes in, or someone like Peter comes in, right?
Yeah.
Where they get to say amazing things, and you're like,
Peter always got some good lines.
Peter
dude.
did always get some amazing lines.
Yeah, I forget. Peter was,
or like Meredith in this one. Why do all the great monologues go to characters that aren't Camdens?
Dude, I really fucking love Meredith.
I love her too. What a 180 she made from last season to this one.
You know, just being like,
They toned her down a notch and made her a real person.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, she's the greatest. Mm-hmm. I know. It's really fucking crazy.
I like Meredith.
I do too. I hope that her character doesn't suffer because she's no longer with Martin. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
Like, I hope that they continue to write her well as her own person.
I mean, if they kept Cecilia on for that long, I would hope that they could do the same for Meredith.
Seriously.
And better.
But that's what I'm saying is, like, we saw what happened with Cecilia. Like, I would hate for Meredith the character to suffer.
Exactly.
Just because she's no longer with Martin. Like,
damn you, Martin.
Make her own person.
Yeah.
Give her a storyline, make it matter, make it count.
Yeah. But didn't you laugh when Beau left and he's like, you're going to the Camdens? I go there.
Oh, yeah. That was cute. And so he goes to the Camdens and Eric's in bed and moping. And then Beau just gets in with him.
I know.
It was really cute.
I'm like, can any of you boys, I hope all of you took off your shoes. That was
I know, seriously. But they're so cute. Like, the way that they're just like, they're like a couple of dads, you know, like commiserating.
Yep. And then Kevin comes in.
Kevin walks in and gets in there with them. That tableau of the three of them.
I know.
Like, that overhead shot is just pure magic.
I'm curious. I'm like, in my mind, I was like, how much fun was this for you guys? Just laying in bed waiting for your scene. Just, you know, just hanging out.
So let's talk about Eric.
Oh, God.
Because I don't
care.
know. I know. I don't care either.
I was just happy to see Aunt Julie.
I know, she was
and
cute.
it was so short. I was
for like a minute. I thought she might pop back up, but she didn't.
I got all sad. I'm like, you're so short. Okay, I acted like a toddler.
We hated Aunt Julie?
It's because
they made us hate her.
Her voice just still creeps me out.
I don't get it. I don't see that quality that you're.
But
hearing.
I mean that in a great way. Like it's just so soft spoken, and I don't know. It's just how she. It's like her inflation, it's her punctuation. I don't know. There's just something in the way that she speaks that I can say she would be a fantastic fucking villain.
I mean, I suppose so.
But I mean, but her voice is pretty. It's really soft and almost lyrical that I'm like, dude, that's why it scares me, because it's so soft. I'm like, you can read a children's book and then kill me. Like, I don't know, but it's okay.
So, okay, we have to talk about this cold open though. I don't know if you were as confused as I was the entire fucking time these two were talking.
Oh, really?
I could not figure it out. Like, it was so convoluted. And then it all goes away because in the end they explain it to each other clearly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what was with all this double speak, he, him, them, like being all coy about what they're trying to, like, it was so confusing.
No, I figured it out that it was, I'm like, oh, for sure they were pregnant, but I just couldn't.
No, but see, that's my point. It's not even that I wasn't able to figure it out. Just literally, like, the words they were saying were confusing. Like, she comes in and she's like, oh, so I talked to dad and he told me something. And then Eric's like, what does he say? I wish I had it just to pinpoint why it's so fucking frustrating. But like, he starts using weird pronouns and stuff, like Eric does, to where it's obvious he's not talking about the Colonel.
Yeah.
But then Julie still is. Like, they're like, I don't know. It was just written poorly. For my money.
It was. It was having two different
dumb.
conversations.
Especially because then, literally, then they go, wait, what are you talking about? And then they just clearly say it. So I'm like, why do we have to have this whole bullshit of like confusion?
Because this show does this all the time. It gets annoying.
I guess.
They do this all the time.
I guess.
No one likes it, and they still. Well, okay, I can't say no one likes it because clearly people did. You did it for like 9 seasons, but aren't you tired of playing that fucking game of miscommunication? I was like, because the moment it started, I said, "Oh, here we go." And at some point I was trying to tune it out because I didn't even want to hear it anymore.
That's what I did. But I don't even think I'm explaining myself clearly because I need to make it clear. I'm not saying I was confused about the subject of the conversation.
Yeah.
It was literally the words being said that didn't make sense to me. Like the actual grammar and syntax of it.
But that's happened many
didn't make
times.
sense. Not for me, not on this show. Like, I've never found myself like be completely like, what the fuck are you saying right now? Like,
interesting.
like, it's happened where they're vague on purpose because they're trying to be vague for the audience or whatever, or they're playing that game of like, what are we saying or whatever. And that much I can get on board with because while I might not like it, I'm like, oh, it's a thing you're doing, whatever. But this was literal, like, just like grammatical inconsistencies where I'm like, either they read the script wrong or the script was written wrong or they just acted it wrong and then they didn't take a second take or whatever because it literally doesn't make sense.
Yeah. You know, it's fun. I can't really recall because I know I tuned myself out.
I had
which
to.
Is bad.
I had to because I knew in the end it wouldn't matter because I knew the game they were playing is that they're talking about two different people and so it didn't matter. You know what I mean?
But
anyway,
Simon, I mean, but Eric, like, who gives a shit?
Stop fucking moping, and then just magically decides to get over it, and like after he mopes all day, like you're a grown ass man, dude. Like, get the fuck over yourself. So your parents fucked before they were married, and you were conceived out of wedlock. Get over it.
The man was fighting wars. He wasn't a guarantee to come back.
That's right. That's right. How many war babies were conceived out of wedlock?
They were in love and they had fun. Good for you.
Jeez Louise.
Grandma Ruth, you get yours.
Dumb.
You know, chasing sunsets.
But see, okay, now I'm stuck on it again. Because that's what Julie was talking about, right? 3 million years ago, when Julie got married and she was already pregnant, the Colonel and Ruth told her their secret to make her feel better about it. 3 million years ago. Why is she just now bringing it up? What prompted her to bring it up if she didn't know about Martin and Sandy?
I don't know.
It doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying.
Is it because Eric was talking to the Colonel about it, and was he having another vague
But then she
conversation?
would know.
Well,
Oh, you're saying the Colonel had a vague conversation with Julie, and so Julie assumed that he was talking about himself, when really the Colonel was talking about Martin and Sandy,
well,
and
no.
so Julie had no clue.
I think Eric was having a vague conversation with the Colonel, and the Colonel thought it was about him, and so
no,
doesn't
because
work either.
Eric knows the Colonel knows, which is why he thinks Julie knows, because
Yeah.
the Colonel would have told Julie.
yeah, then whatever.
The whole thing
Garbage.
doesn't make any sense.
Garbage.
It's garbage. It's all complete garbage. Basically, Eric finds out he was conceived out of wedlock. Who gives a fuck?
Seriously. Heartbroken, sad. For what reason?
know.
You're already
For
here.
what? For what? Because your parents made different choices than you did? Like, get the fuck over yourself.
Seriously.
Like, so did your kids, for that matter.
Yeah.
So, fuck off, dude.
Such a
Anyway,
child.
I know. And then it's supposed to be this big, like, aha moment or whatever when he realizes, like, we are not our parents and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, you knew this already.
Yeah.
Like, what? Like,
It
you're a
doesn't
grown-ass
matter.
60-year-old man. Like, what are you talking about?
It doesn't matter.
I do want to talk about something, though. So I've been recently rewatching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to season 2 where Stephen Collins plays Dee and Dennis's actual dad, like their birth father.
Oh.
Had you never seen that? Did I just spoil it? Who cares? It's 20 years old at this point. And it's like, and mind you, that episode aired in 2006 in August, meaning they must have filmed it like right after he finished shooting season 10 of Seventh Heaven, thinking probably that it's over.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's still Reverend Camden, and he's playing this like
Straight-laced.
no, he's not really like a degenerate guy. He's still kind of like a straight-laced guy on that show on Sunny, but then he comes back for a second appearance in the next season. Also, I think while he was playing Reverend, because that aired in like 2007 or whatever, and in that one he like fucks shit up. Like he gets like he fucks up the gangs trying to like steal money or whatever. Like he gets all involved in their bullshit or whatever.
Good color on him.
It's just weird. It's so weird because I've never seen him in anything but this.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I had obviously seen him in Sunny years ago when I watched it, but like, whatever, I guess I had forgotten.
Yeah.
But so like, I feel like I only know Stephen Collins as this character.
Yeah.
As Eric Hamden, that is. And so it's like weird seeing him in anything else. Like, even when he shows up in that Mandy Moore movie.
Oh, yeah, because I said so.
Yeah. You're just like, this is weird. Like,
I know him as the asshole in First Wives Club.
Oh, see, he's in that. I don't remember that. Like, I know
With
I've
Diane
seen
Keaton
it.
again. They're married in that.
Oh shit.
In that movie, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're not married. They're exes, right?
Which one? First Wives Club?
Yeah.
They're married first in the beginning, and
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
No, but you see them married trying to work it out. He's a dirtbag. It's good.
Ugh, okay.
He's good at being an asshole.
I know I've seen that movie. I guess I don't remember it.
You don't own me. Love it.
I remember that scene. Anyhoozle. So I don't even know what else to talk about, honestly.
Well, we're done
Ruthie's
with
sick.
Yeah.
Ruthie's sick and she's got the flu.
all congested and shit.
And actually, sick Ruthie looks good, dude. Like, there was something about her where
Yeah.
I was like, I like this look on you. Kind of like her hair is still decent looking. It's a little
Yeah.
unkept, but like she's got her curls, you know.
Bullshit sick.
I know, right? And like, I don't know, she looks good. You know what it is? It's because she's not all done up like she's been
Exactly.
lately. Like she's not all Barbie, you know, with
Yeah.
her lashes and her cheeks and her lips and shit. Like she
Yeah.
just looks like normal, and she looks cute.
Drinking, eating a lot of soup.
Eating lots of soup. Her mom makes her soup, I think, right? And then
Yeah.
she's like, "How many cans?"
Yeah. So annoying. How many cans?
She's really annoying with these fucking cans. Like,
Yeah.
I'm over the cans. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about Lucy and Kevin. How did you feel about the bringing back up of the jealousy conundrum?
In the beginning, when it just started, I'm like, okay, I hope it doesn't get worse. Like handling whatever happened in the kitchen. Well, I was like, that I can deal with.
Yeah.
It's like healthy jealousy that I can deal
cute.
with.
She's like, I'm going to come with you because
Yeah.
I'm going to be with my daughter.
Yeah.
That's cute. Okay.
Uh-huh. And then
And then she starts yelling.
in the park.
I was just so like, I couldn't even pay attention to what she was saying because all I could think is like, lower your volume, woman.
Yeah.
You are in public.
You're a fucking reverend.
Yeah, seriously.
Stop it.
This whole snow globe knows you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Seriously. This whole snow globe knows you, bro. Yeah, exactly. Everybody knows you.
Yeah.
Don't make a fool of yourself. But also, how cute is Savannah?
Oh my God, she's so cute.
She's such an expressive baby.
She really is.
Her facial expression. I was like, okay, I'm in love with this little one. I wonder what
She's-
she looks like now.
Oh my God, I know.
What does little Savannah look like? But anyways, yeah, she's a really cute baby.
I'm willing to bet one thing: she's not still acting. Most baby actors don't.
Yeah, probably not. But she was really freaking cute.
Yeah. Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But, but we finally saw their kitchen. We're
Yeah.
seeing a part of, no, like
You've seen their kitchen.
not like this. You can see a wide shot of their kitchen.
That's
Notice
true.
how we were talking
That's
about,
true.
in the last episode, we were
The
talking about how we wanted to
architecture.
see their home.
That's true. It's a nice. I like the layout.
It's
I do
huge.
like their home.
Yeah.
It's because they do that panning shot while Lucy's walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm seeing their kitchen. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, now bedroom.
Ah,
I was
right.
like, take me there.
Totally. Totally.
Totally. Tubular. But yeah,
I know. It was just so annoying. And especially because it's like, why though?
yeah, it's like
You
my
know?
PTSD, dude.
Yeah. And honestly, it's like, to what end?
Yeah.
Again, it just ends with them apologizing to each other. And like, what did we learn from this? Like, where's this going?
Yeah.
Why have this bullshit storyline if it's going to be bullshit?
Exactly.
Unless it's going to mean something, in which case, don't have Lucy apologizing right now.
Yeah,
You know?
I know.
Although I will say, I can't imagine a world in which Kevin's cheating on Lucy. I just can't.
I can't either.
I don't think that's ever going to be a storyline. We
Yeah.
just gotta like needle Lucy's jealousy a little bit. We just gotta like turn that key a little bit more.
I
It's
don't
like
know why.
So fucking stupid. I'm so tired of this trope of women who can't handle like
Yeah.
a relationship because of their insecurities. Like, it's so fucking frustrating to me. Like,
I know.
if you can't trust somebody, then don't be with them. How about that? Because that's what it comes down to.
Yeah. Oy.
I know.
It's just frustrating. I don't know why they had to bring that in, but they did.
So dumb. So, okay. So then, meanwhile, because Eric is moping and stuff, he misses his appointment to talk to Sandy's parents.
Just assholes.
Dude.
Assholes.
First of all, Mo Collins.
I know.
So really cute seeing her as the mom to Michael McDonald's dad
Yeah.
for Sandy. Funny. But yeah, they are not pleasant people.
Nope. They don't care.
But, see, I really liked what Lucy said, though, to Simon in the end. Actually, let's play that for a second.
Can I tell her you hated them?
I didn't say that. I don't hate anyone. I didn't find them particularly pleasant, but
Pleasant as in they're awful people?
they're just parents, Simon. They've been through a lot and they've reached their limit. Maybe it'll change, maybe it won't. Just tell Sandy that I'm thinking about her and that I will call her tomorrow after classes. It's late. You should go to bed.
I have to study.
You're working too many hours.
I have to. I have responsibilities.
Good night, Simon. I love you.
Night, Lucy. Thanks for calling. I love you.
When we'll talk about the whole second half of that conversation
Yeah.
in a minute, but like, she's right. They
Yeah.
are just parents who have reached their limit.
Yeah.
And I'm not like, not to like apologize for them or like defend them or whatever, but like, I don't know, I
Yeah.
get it. kind of.
I hear you.
Does Sandy deserve to have the love and support of her parents? Yes.
Yeah.
But can you blame her parents or her mom or whatever for not being able to do that right now?
I don't
Not
blame
really.
them for that. I think it was just like really frustrating to hear the shit talking. Like, I know that they're frustrated with their daughter, but it was more like, well, you know what? It got their point across, right? Like, they're fed up. They don't like it. They don't want to deal with it. And truly, there was no remorse.
Well, the thing that really stood out to me in that meeting between Eric, Lucy, and the parents is the part where, because I was literally writing it in my notes and then they said it.
Yeah.
I was like, why is this meeting even happening?
I don't know.
Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, can Sandy not talk to her mom?
Yeah.
Like, can they not, does Eric and Lucy have to get like involved themselves? Like, and they say as much. Like, the mom and the stepdad are like, you could have said whatever you had to say to us over the phone. Like, I didn't have to drive my ass all the way down here just to talk to you. Like, who the fuck are you guys? Like, you know? And I get it, you know? I don't know. Like, maybe it's a little callous of me to like side with them a little bit, but like, the whole thing kind of seemed pointless and for no reason. And Eric's being all like, well, you know, whenever we help somebody, we like to extend ourselves to their families and try to help. And they're like, we didn't ask you to, though.
Yeah.
And you could have said that on the phone and we would have said no and we wouldn't have to have been here right now.
Yeah.
Like, can you just like shut the fuck up, basically? Like, which, you know, is their prerogative.
It's true.
You know, you don't have to like it, but it's their prerogative.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, and also too, frankly, like, we've seen Sandy at this point. She knows she's not going to have her parents' support.
Yeah.
So she knew this meeting wasn't going to go well for her.
Yeah.
So what was she hoping to get out of it?
I don't know.
It's just weird. Like, it all seemed unnecessary. And I was glad that the script called it out as such. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad that it wasn't all like, oh, look at those fucking idiots. Like, that they called them out, like, or that they, on the meta level, were able to like call themselves out and be like, oh yeah, this is pointless. Like, why do we involve ourselves in everything we do? Like,
It's true.
You know, like,
It's true.
I think even at some point Rose tells Simon that, right? Like, she's like, why is your dad even meeting with Sandy's parents? Like, why does he care? And Simon's like, that's what we do.
I
Like,
know.
Like, it's my family. Like, that's how we do it.
It's how we do things. We get involved.
Yeah, which, you know, maybe the time for that is over since you're dealing with 20-year-olds and
Yeah.
shit who are adults and can handle their own lives.
I'm
like,
with you. Okay.
You know?
Lady J.
Yes.
Are we done with that?
T. Yes, probably. What's up?
What the fuck does Martin have on Jack?
Dude, I don't know. I bet it's like some kind of like sex pact or something in the locker room. It has to be that, right?
What is this, a Lifetime movie?
I know. But I feel like it's probably one of those types of things where he's like keeping a list of all the girls he's betting, you know?
Oy.
I know. It's gross, but it's also like so cliche at this point,
Yeah.
you know?
Okay, fine.
I feel like it's just got to be something that simple because it's not like he murdered someone. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that. Now that would be a twist.
I'm like, what? I was like, we're going there? Yeah, I just don't like it when they don't talk about it.
I know that shit's really annoying to me. Where it's like, wow, really? And you're sure about Jack? And
Yeah.
it's like, sure about what? God damn
I'm like,
it!
stop eating and talk.
Yeah, are they eating soup again? For a second, I thought they were eating ice cream.
Same.
But I'm pretty sure it's soup because that's the joke, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's eating soup. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we're definitely gonna find out though, eventually.
I hope so.
If not in the next episode, eventually.
I want to. I want to know.
I want to.
I want to. I want to know what happens.
Yeah. I also just, what I wanted to say earlier about that Lucy Simon convo is like, it's really cute seeing them like talking and being
know.
siblings, you know?
I know, it's true. Yeah,
Lucy's been doing that a lot this season, is like having little sibling moments with everyone, you know?
because Maddie isn't around.
Oh, Maddie, where is he? Bring him back.
I know.
I want Maddie.
Yeah, let him direct another episode.
I know. Dude, that episode was dope.
Yeah, it was funny.
I'll never forget that episode. It was so funny.
What kind of blue collared are you? Did you forget how to investigate? Such an asshole, but it's good.
Yeah, he's funny. So
I
did
think
we do it?
I think so. I mean, we covered Martin, his dad, Kevin, Lucy, and Cutie Savannah.
Cutie Savannah.
We met Sandy's parents. We'll never see them again.
Right.
Eric has a meltdown for no reason. Annie is just being Annie.
Yeah, and he's barely in this.
Yeah.
Except to serve Ruthie soup and to
Exactly.
be a foil to Eric's moping.
And Ruthie is sick, and Ruthie is trying to be adamant about going back to school and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, what's that all about? Because she wants to see Jack and give him the labels and all that shit. Okay.
Basically. But, that's it. I don't know. Does she talk to Jack?
Actually, what we didn't talk about is Martin and Jack in the hallway in the beginning of this episode, or in the early of this.
Yeah, Martin
in
just
the
like
early of this episode.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Martin defends
early on in
her.
the episode. Yeah, well, because
Not even defense, blocks.
totally, because Jack comes up to him. Honestly, is this the same Jack from the beginning of the season? He looks so different.
Did he get a haircut?
I think they're trying to like make him look younger.
Oh.
I mean, it probably didn't help that we saw him in a suit in the first episode
Yeah.
because they were at church.
Where he looked like he was fucking 30.
Yeah, for sure. But he didn't look 30 in this episode,
Yeah,
to
no.
me anyway. He didn't look 18, but he definitely didn't look 30
Yeah,
either.
25.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So he comes up to Martin to be all, oh, hey, so like, I'm going to date Ruthie. Like, I don't want there to be any bad blood between us, which like, why would there be bad blood between you and Martin over that? Like, because you know you're a dirty bastard, Jack. Like, that's why.
Yeah.
And you know that he's Martin Ruthie's best friend. So, like, don't fuck with me. You know what I mean? Because then Martin's like, okay. And he's like, well, because of like Meredith or whatever. And he's like, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. Like, Ruthie's sick right now anyway. So, like, she's not dating nobody. And, like, I don't even like you. So get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah.
But then Martin tells Ruthie that, right? Or Jack tells her that. How does Ruthie, because Ruthie finds out that Martin
Jack calls her.
That's right.
Jack calls the
That's
house.
right. And she's all sick and mopey and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Don't try to
tells-
ruin this for me.
That's right. And so Jack, he's is he the next Rose?
He is, maybe
He was rosing her up though. I will say, like when he was telling her, like, yeah, I mean, I just went up to him to be like, oh, it's gonna be cool when we double date, right? And like he just yelled at me in the hallway. It's like, bitch,
Yeah.
you know more than that. Like, don't
Yeah.
try to paint yourself as this Rose right now. No pun intended.
Yeah.
And so then Ruthie blows up on Martin.
Yep.
And like stops, like refuses to talk to him.
Yeah. Get out of my life.
Ugh, poor Ruthie. She loves him.
I get it, but ugh.
I know. This whole thing is going to be so... And I even put it in my notes, like, now that he's told Meredith, like, it became apparent to me...
It's like the countdown.
It's like he needs to find a way to tell Ruthie. In fact, that's what he came to tell her. He came over to tell her
that.
and then she yelled at him. And so now I'm just like, oh, Martin...
Martin has no idea that Ruthie
good.
loves him, right?
I don't think so.
Right? Okay.
No, yeah, he would not know that. Or he wouldn't have a way to know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be rough.
Yeah. I feel for Ruthie. Because
I know.
she's I like Ruthie. She cracks me up, and I love how she's so on the nose.
But she's also really vulnerable.
I know, but this season,
You're not feeling Ruthie?
she's just kind of frustrating me. Only because I don't mind the vulnerability. I'm okay with that, but it's the brattiness that I can't handle.
It's what we talked about. She's very one note this season.
Yeah.
Like she's got one thing on her mind, and it is getting a boyfriend, hopefully Martin. Like it's all she can think about. It's all she's talking about. It's all she's doing with her life. Like everything.
She's missing all signs.
Yeah,
that
she's missing the forest for the trees. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Or is it vice versa? Whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she's just completely like blinders on, you know.
So I think this is
it's annoying.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it's just annoying, and I don't like seeing Ruthie like this. Like I don't know, because when Ruthie grows,
I know.
she's fantastic.
Absolutely.
But when she's like this, I just want to bash her over the head.
when she can't, and gently too, like Annie especially a lot this season has very gently tried to like nudge her in other directions. I mean, and then obviously most notably in that last episode where Eric's like, find a project and then we'll talk kind of thing, you know, like they're trying to like get her to not be so one note in a way that doesn't like crush her spirit and cause that like cliche teenage, like, you don't get me bullshit. You know what I mean? Like they're trying to like gently get her there, but it's like I think at this point she's gonna need a hard fucking left, you know what I mean?
How
like,
do you raise a kid? Like
I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. I don't know.
How do you do that? I know it's all trial and error, guys. I get that, but fuck.
I know. It's just, but it's like the most important trial and error of your life.
I know. Like, how do you raise a human?
God
please.
Damn. Just
I know
don't
that there's, right? I know that there's books on this, but how do you know
No, fuck the books.
Right?
What do the books know? No one knows. That's the point. No one fucking knows.
Okay.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But if you are going to have kids, just please vaccinate them. Just do yourself that one solid at least. Somebody was circulating a picture of what was it, smallpox? Yeah, it was what smallpox did. Like there was like a child's body ravaged by smallpox before the vaccine was created. Oh my God.
So sad.
You don't want to know what that body looked like. It looked like it had been burnt in an oven.
Poor thing.
Awful. Like, just fucking do it, people. Like, it's not even a debate. Sorry, this is my soapbox for today. Whatever. But, yeah. Anyhoozle. So, I feel like we did it.
So how do you feel about this chicken noodle head?
You know, I'm going to give it 1 thumb up, 1 thumb down. I think. I mean, I guess I've done it now. Because, you know, it's, I don't know. Yes, I'm going to give it 1 thumb down because of things like Lucy's jealousy bullshit that is so unnecessary, you know, like things like that. Or just the whole talking to the people and involving yourself when you have no business involving yourself, all that shit. But then the other thumb up is for all the amazing things that happen in this episode, you know? Martin schooling his son's ass, Meredith choosing herself, even though she loves this guy.
Yeah.
Like, all that stuff, I feel like, is just winning life.
I don't know. I hear you on the winning stuff because I love that and I'm here for it. But for some reason, 2 thumbs down. I don't know why.
Listen, I hear you. I really get it.
I just don't feel it. I think
I wasn't really feeling this episode either,
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Like, it's a weird one.
But like it does have some winning points. Meredith and Beau.
And even though, again, I always find it hard to I tend to conflate storylines I don't like with like just bad television. You know what I mean? And I have to like always remind myself, like, so I didn't love all the weird, you know, Jack stuff and whatever, but it's not bad television. It's just that I didn't like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
And so like I always have to like sort of remind myself of that of like just because I didn't like it doesn't mean it's bad. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Be fair to it, I suppose. Although why the fuck do we care?
I know.
This is our show. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah.
But anyway, I feel like for posterity, you know, like I have to be like even-handed, judicious.
I like it.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us.
Yeah.
As always, folks, don't forget to subscribe and rate and review on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts. You can follow us on social media at the 4 Heaven's Sake Pod. Send us an email at forheavensakeshow@gmail.com. Speaking of which,
what happened?
Well, actually, I haven't even said it yet. don't forget to go to our Patreon, patreon.com/4 heaven's sake pod. And speaking of which, my segue game is not strong today. We have a new patron on our Patreon. Unfortunately, as of this recording, he or she, I don't know, I can't tell from their name. They are going by BLA. And, we've asked for whatever they want their shout out to be. We haven't gotten it yet, but that's okay. We just want to thank you for supporting us. And, so that's patreon.com/4 heaven's sake pod, just like our social media handles. We've got 2 tiers on there. We have the keep the lights on tier, and then our heaven head tier. And if you join at the heaven head tier, you get all the perks of the keep the lights on tier, plus access to 2 bonus episodes a month, which is live commentary on movies that T has seen that I have not, which is fun.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And oh no, when this comes out, it'll already be over. I was gonna say, as of this record, it's too late. It doesn't matter. We should have said it on 5 episodes ago.
Well, didn't you like them?
Yeah, dude. I mean, we closed out the year strong.
I think
really
so.
Really excited about the final movie of 2018. So if you head over to Patreon, you get to see what it is. That's patreon.com/4 heaven's sake pod. So until next time, bye.
Bye.